So far, we have not used the payment key to solve a problem. That's because we did not have any problems that had an annuity component. Annuities provide a constant cash flow at regular intervals over a specific time period. There are two types of annuities, an ordinary annuity and an annuity due. With an ordinary annuity, all the constant cash flows occur at the end of each year. This is why we usually keep our calculator in the end mode. With an annuity due, all of the constant cash flows occur at the beginning of each year. You must set your calculator to begin mode for this type of annuity. Sorry about that. If you had the choice between these two annuities and the constant cash flows were $100 bills, you would always choose the annuity due. This is because you receive your money faster and can start earning interest on interest faster. After 3 years, you have more money in your bank account with an annuity due. Here is the calculator solution to solve for the future value of the ordinary annuity. You can make sure that your calculator is in end mode by checking the display screen. If it does not say BGN, then you are already in end mode. So here I will type 3N 4I/Y R 0 present value, the annuity payment of $100, and then hit compute future value. The answer of $312.16 will appear. After 3 years, I'll have $312.16 in my bank account if I make 3 annual payments of $100 at the end of each year that earns 4% interest. It is just as easy to calculate the present value of this same ordinary annuity. Again, make sure that your calculator is in end mode. Here I will type 3N 4I/Y 100 payment and 0 future value. Then I'll hit compute present value. And the answer of $277.51 appears. That means it will cost me $277.51 to invest in this ordinary annuity, which pays me $100, earning 4% interest each year for 3 years. If someone told me that this investment costs $300, then I would not invest in this ordinary annuity. This is because I know that it is only worth $277.51 at my required interest rate of 4%. If someone told me that this investment costs $200, then I would definitely buy this because I would be receiving a discounted price and really be earning more than my required 4% rate of return. Here's the equation solution and calculator solution to solve for the future value of an annuity due. Now we need to make sure that your calculator is in begin mode, BGN, by checking the display screen and changing it if necessary. If it does not say BGN in the display screen, then you must hit the second button and then the payment key, which says BGN above it. Right now it says end. To change it, hit the second button and then the enter button, which has the word set above it. This last action toggles the setting from end mode to begin mode and back to end mode if needed. If you hit the clear button, then you'll see the letters BGN in the upper right hand corner of your display. Here I will enter the numbers from the problem, 3N 4 I, 0 present value, $100 payment, and then compute the future value. The answer of $324.65 will appear. After 3 years, I'll have $324.65 in my bank account if I make 3 annual payments of $100 at the beginning of each year that earn 4% interest. Also, notice that compared to the future value of $312.16 on slide 5-15, I earn more money with an annuity due. This is because the payments occur at the beginning of each year and they start earning interest on interest faster. Here is the equation solution and calculator solution to solve for the present value of an annuity due. Again, we need to make sure that our calculator is in begin mode by checking the display screen and changing it if necessary. Here I will go ahead and type a 3 in, 4 for the interest rate, 100 for the payment, 0 future value, and then hit compute present value. And the answer of $288.61 appears. For this 3-year annuity due, it will cost $288.61 to receive 3 annual payments of $100 at the beginning of each year that earn 4% interest. Also notice that compared to the present value of $277.51 for the ordinary annuity on slide 516, it will cost more money with an annuity due. This is because the payments occur at the beginning of each year and they start earning interest on interest faster. Always remember that if you have the same 2 annuities, but one is an ordinary annuity and one is an annuity due, the present value and future value of the annuity due will always be larger than the present value and future value of the ordinary annuity. The problem in this slide is an ordinary annuity. Therefore, if you left your calculator in begin mode, you will have to change it back to end mode. The question is asking for the present value of a 5-year, $100 ordinary annuity at 4% interest. Here, I will change my calculator to end mode. If I hit second payment, second set, I've changed it back to end mode and I hit clear. And I can go ahead and type 5 is in, 4 is the interest rate, 100 negative is the payment, and 0 is the future value. And then I hit compute present value. And I see that I get the $445.18. Since this problem has the payment as a negative number, you could imagine that this question is asking how much money do you need to borrow today for a 5-year loan where you only want to make $100 payments for 5 years at 4% interest. Here we look at what happens when we calculate the present value of a 10-year annuity, 25-year annuity, and then a perpetuity. As the number of years increases, then the present value increases. A perpetuity is a payment that occurs forever. In other words, the n on your calculator would have to equal infinity. There is no infinity button on the calculator, so a perpetuity is actually just calculated with the formula shown in the 3rd bullet point. Just divide the payment by the interest rate.